A pleasant and a very good Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to April 6, 2021. Well, we all knew in the back of our minds that despite the 70 and 80 degree temperatures we just enjoyed, that we all knew it wasn't going to last, at least subconsciously. We know that this is typical April weather. I call April the coolest month of the year because you can have 70s and 80s, and then you could have a much different situation. It'll continue to be the northern areas, the northern Rockies, the northern plains that'll be favored best for moisture here in the coming days. Lots of ups and downs with temperatures. So you're going to have a good day, then you're going to have a cold day, then you're going to have a good day, then a cold day, which is typical for this time of year. So there's no big storm system queued up to come into the Rockies and High Plains, but we have several fronts coming about every day or two, and that's going to cause a lot of ups and downs. We have some new long-range charts to show you as the latest European model that forecasts months in advance has come out, and we'll take a look at early summer and late spring. This is what it looks like this morning between Cody and Powell, Wyoming. This same image yesterday was bright sunshine and warm temperatures. Togety Pass this morning. And this is what it looks like in Evanston this morning with the highway sign, slick roads, reduced speed. Yep, 70s and 80s has gone to this morning. But we are going to be seeing this as a very typical pattern for early April where you get these wild swings like that. Here's today's culprit. We've got this little upper level low. It'll be moving across northwest Colorado and sliding eastward throughout the course of the day today and into tonight. Where it's really going to blow up and be a bigger moisture producer will be in this area here later today, tonight, and tomorrow, as it is taking more of a northerly track. As long as these storms go along or north of I-80 or I-70, it's the northern tier of the U.S. that's going to get the moisture. We have to have these systems swing further south for the central Rockies to get back into the better moisture. Certainly there is going to be some rain and snow shower chances, but nothing significant. On Thursday, the system is all the way in Missouri. We have a little sliver of high pressure. It's a little sliver. So Thursday will bring a warm up. So today colder, tomorrow cool, Thursday warmer. But here comes the next front. That's due to move in Thursday night and Friday. There's the next front that's 2 days behind it. So we're going to see temperatures cool off today, be cool tomorrow, warm up Thursday, get colder Friday, get warmer Saturday, turn colder Sunday. This is what the forecast looks like for precipitation. This is through Friday afternoon. You can see southern Montana and northern Wyoming getting some nice rain and snow right here. Black Hills, the I-90 corridor, areas of the Bighorn Basin have picked up some badly needed precipitation. Eastern South Dakota and northwest Iowa, this area right here, especially northwest Iowa, still really dry relative to average, but this will be getting some areas of the northwest Corn Belt that really need the rain, so that'll be good news for them. Now, as we get into Saturday night and Sunday morning, here's the next cold front coming through. Notice these are frontal systems. They're not swinging down and turning into a big four corners low. So they're just not going to be big weather producers, but they will cause these fluctuations in temperatures. About every 2 days or so, you're going to see a change in the weather. By the middle of next week, we see low pressure more towards the northern Great Lakes up here with generally high pressure over the west. So this is a cool pattern, but a fairly quiet pattern into the start of next week. So we're going to go all the way up to the middle of April as it looks right now with not a major April storm, just lots of several smaller ones. And that does give us concern. If you're going to really have that big March storm pay the biggest dividends, you got to follow it up with another big storm or two in April and May. And at least April not starting off that way, just minor systems. Now, these are the long-range charts I wanted to show you. This is for the next 90 days. This goes through the rest of April, through May and June. This is from the European Center, the European modeling. This shows temperatures and precipitation. This first map is precipitation over the next 90 days. Anywhere you see brown, that's below normal precipitation, green above, and white is average. So the 90-day period is still showing that tendency to be drier than normal over a large part of the United States. This doesn't mean it won't rain and snow. It will. There's still going to be storm systems in front, but these are some of the 3 wettest months of the year. So if you're going to be below normal during the 3 wettest months of the year, That is not good as you go into the summer season. So the newest long-range charts are showing the same tendencies as the charts we had updated early in March. We get these new maps once a month at the beginning of each month, and we'll try to show you these as we go through the rest of the spring and summer. But as we peak into spring and early summer, the tendency is still drier than normal, and temperatures are warmer than normal. Now, I do think that these temperatures are exaggerated. I don't see them being this warm. Long-range models always over-forecast temperatures. However, the tendency for spring and early summer is to be a little bit on the warm side and a little bit on the drier side. And that's something, with the drought conditions still persisting, is something that we really would like to see reverse. But until those sea surface temperatures change out in the Pacific, the tendency to warmer and drier than normal spring and summer conditions is still on the table. But as we saw in March, you can get these big spring storms that can kind of turn the tide, but at least through mid-April, small storms, but no big ones. Thanks for listening and watching the Day Weather Podcast. We'll update you on Wednesday. Have a good Tuesday, everybody.